Hello guys, and welcome back to my kitchen. I'm so happy to be back here, and today I am showing you how to make this delicious African soup, which is made with dried okra and African aubergine, so eggplants. So yes guys, trust me, you're going to love this delicious soup. It's so healthy and it's so yummy. So if you're interested, just keep watching. So guys, here we have all the ingredients we are going to need for this recipe. We have some fish, dry fish, smoked fish. We have some smoked prawns. We have some crayfish. We have some dry fish. We have some tomatoes, and here is the dried okra. Yes, if you did not know, that exists, and then the soup exists as well, and it's very yummy and delicious. We have some tomato paste. We have some seed. I don't know what's the name of that seed there, but the list of the ingredients will be in the description box with all the names that you need if you are interested. Okay guys, here in my pot I have all the proteins I'm going to need, which is smoked turkey and some beef that I just dried in the oven. Yes, because I don't like to cook with fresh meat. That's why I dry my beef in the oven before I use it to cook my African soups. So here I've added some tomato paste and I've added some salt. Now I'm adding some water, and I'm going to add some onions just for flavor as well. Okay, so once I add my onion, I'll mix the whole thing nicely. I'll cover and I will allow it to cook for about 5 to 10 minutes, and then we move to the next step. Here we are getting our vegetables ready, and I just wanted to show you guys something. Here with the garden eggs, what I like to do every time I am using garden eggs is to cut it into two just to check the inside. Because trust me, sometimes there's like, is it caterpillar or worm, or I don't know how you would call it, but there's some type of worms or caterpillars inside of the garden eggs. And I remember growing up, I discovered that I was little, and I was cutting it, and I found out there was in there. Since then, I never wanted to cut it again. And because of that, up to now, I do not eat garden egg soup in people's houses or even outside. I don't buy it and eat it because I don't know how they cooked it. I don't know if they cut in the middle to double check before they cook it, because some people don't cut it in two to check. They just use it straight away like that, as in whole, so they don't know what is inside. Yes, that's just me. So yes, I don't like it at all. I know some people eat worms, but not me. So here guys, I'm getting my fish ready. So what I like to do, because of the kids, I like to open my fish and remove the bones and all that before I add it to my soup. So there you are. That's what it's looking like. Now I'm going to start by getting my dried okra ready. Normally in the market you can find the dried okra in powder, so you can get it in powder, but nowadays I don't like buying things in powder, especially if I can find it as a whole and make the powder myself. I don't know if you understand what I mean, because nowadays when people blend it and you buy it on the market blended, you don't know what they added to it before blending it. You don't know if they checked it well, if they cleaned it well. You don't know. So I bought it like that, and I fried it in a pan. Just fry it in a dry pan just to dry it up a bit more, and then pound it in a mortar or in your blender just to get it into powder. That's it. Now I'm back to my pot, and after about 10 minutes or so, I'm adding my vegetables to the pot, and I'm adding the prawns as well. These are smoked prawns, and I'm not going to blend it. Sometimes I blend it and add the powder to the soup, but this time I'm just throwing it in there like that, as a whole. And I've added my veggies as well, so tomatoes, chili, onions, and the garden eggs. Now here in my plate you can see dry fish and crayfish. I'm going to blend it into powder and add it to the soup toward the end of the cooking, so it's not now. I'm going to blend it and set it aside. After about 5 minutes or so, my veggies are cooked, and I'm going to remove them and blend them. So here I only remove the tomatoes, garden eggs, and onions. So if you eat spicy, remove your chili as well and add it to your blender. But me, I didn't want the soup to be spicy, so I did not blend my chili. And I'm adding these seeds. So if you know the name of these seeds, please mention it in the comment section down below, please, to help somebody. I know the name in French. In my country, we call it Akpi, but I don't know how you call it in your country, so let us know in the comment section. So now I'm adding my crabs, and I'm adding my dry fish, my smoked fish as well, and I'm going to add the blended veggies as well. I'm going to rinse my blender with a bit of water and add it back into the pots and mix it nicely. And this is when we're going to add our dried okra. So the powder we blended, remember, we're adding it and mixing it nicely. This soup is delicious, trust me. Do not judge if you have not tried it. If you have not tasted it, do not, and never do that. In fact, don't do that to any type of food you see, even if it's not from your country, even if it's not something that's in your culture or anything like that. Do not judge food, trust me. I have seen some food, that I was thinking, it doesn't look like, but when I tried, trust me, I was amazed. So do not judge food if you have not tried it. Please go and buy the ingredients and try this soup and let me know what you think of it, okay? So now that I've mixed it very well, I'm adding my dry fish and crayfish powder, and I'm going to mix it very well. And all we're going to do here is to allow it, because everything is cooked in there, so we're going to allow it to simmer. So we're going to allow it to cook on low heat for 5 minutes or so until you see a bit of oil at the top. You're not going to see much oil because we did not add any oil, and the oil we're expecting to see is just the oil coming from the meat, so it's not going to be much. Now, once that is done, after 5 minutes, your soup is ready. What I like to do, and this is a touch from me again, but it's optional, you don't have to if you don't want to, is to add some palm oil at the end of the cooking. So once your soup is ready, just add some palm oil, not much, just a little bit, yes, and mix it nicely, and you can serve your soup. Okay, guys, don't forget to taste and make sure that the salt is on point, the taste is on point, everything is on point before you serve, of course, right? So yes, guys, trust me, you will not regret it. This soup is delicious. You can eat it with rice, you can eat it with fufu, gari, you can eat it with eba, you can eat it with anything you like, any swallow you like. It's gonna go down very well, okay? Trust me. So this is what it's looking like, and yeah, let me know what you think in the comment section down below if you try it. And voila, food is ready and served. I had mine with some plantain fufu. I'm a lover of plantain, so of course, yes, guys. Thank you for watching. I hope you liked it. I hope you would try it and let me know what you think about it. Don't forget to like, comment, and share, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so yet. And see you in my next video. Bye.